Hey everybody, it's Jason from the Texas Gun Vault 2, and I hope you're having a great week. And I just want to come to you tonight with another Garage Gun Talk. And tonight I want to talk about ammo. And the reason I want to talk about ammo and then ask you guys some questions about experiences with certain brands is because I've been working on a project of reviewing some of the guns of my personal carry rotation. And I went to the range yesterday. Actually, it was 2 nights ago. And I took a Glock 26, which the range report is already up for my Patreon supporters. And I also took my Colt Lightweight Commander XSE series, which is the 100-year anniversary one. And this is a gun that I have some Brown Works grips on with the Texas Gun Vault logo. I think you can see it there. Took this thing to the range, and this has been one of my favorite 1911s to shoot. And when I went to the range and shot this thing, and oh, by the way, I also have Texas Gun Vault logoed 1911 magazines, also from Brown Works. I took this thing to the range, and man, oh man, did I shoot this thing terrible. I mean, terrible. Oh man, it was like a shotgun pattern. Even at like 7 yards, it was terrible. I mean, I haven't shot a 1911 like that ever. And I was just thinking, okay, maybe I'm just not as familiar with it anymore. I haven't been shooting these or this gun in a while. Maybe I just need to get used to it. And nothing really changed in the range report. And then it dawned on me, the impacts on the target looked like they were keyholing, like the projectiles weren't stabilizing. I'm not saying that's the reason I was a bad shot. You guys can all say I'm a bad shot. But I was using this ammo here from Armscor, 230 grain full metal jacket, this stuff right here. Now, I am very fortunate in that when it comes to producing my content, Brown Works, speaking of the grips and magazine, he provides me with some ammunition every month in various calibers and various makes. And sometimes when I'm just kind of doing kind of run-of-the-mill guns, which I kind of consider this one as kind of a standard production gun, nothing special, I'll kind of pull out various stuff, and sometimes I don't really think about what I bring out of the ammo safe. And I know that 230 grain, pretty standard, full metal jacket, it's like, well, this stuff's going to work just fine for the, the basic, 7 yards, 15 yards stuff, and I'll have hollow points, and I always bring a couple of different manufacturers of that. I think this stuff does not work well in this 1911. I ran some jacketed hollow point from Winchester through it, and let me tell you, the results were night and day. I was getting perfectly cylindrical holes through the paper, and the grouping was so much better. And I have never had such a discrepancy between ammunition and a pistol before. Now, in rifle ammunition, I've seen it. But when it comes to pistol ammunition, I have never really seen the discrepancy between this and, let's say, the Winchester in this 1911. And as far as I know, this stuff is supposed to be made to Sammy spec. I'm trying to see where it's made. I guess it's made in the Philippines. But they import a ton of this. They sell a ton of this, and I've never really heard any complaints. So maybe it's just this ammo in this gun. However, whenever I go out and shoot 22 pistols or rifles, I will occasionally try various ammo. And one of the ammunitions that I do bring out is the Armscor 22 long rifle. And this stuff I have to use very sparingly because I would say 15 to 20% of this ammunition are duds in that the primer doesn't go off in the rim. I have had horrible experiences with this. Of course, CCI mini mags always run good. All the other kind of bulk ammo runs good. This stuff I have about a 15 to 20% failure. And I really can't use it because I'll be spending more time cycling the gun. And so I'm kind of discovering that I am not having a lot of luck with Armscor ammunition. And I'm just curious what your experiences are if you've ever shot any of this. One thing that I probably should get into eventually is reloading, as much as I shoot. But the Armscor stuff is, it doesn't look cheap. I mean, you have It's brass cased. I mean, it's properly primered. It's a large pistol primer. The projectile looks good to me. Everything about it. I mean, nothing about the way it looks, the head stamp. I don't know. Nothing about it looks wrong, but this stuff tumbles out of this gun at least. And I know I've tried this with other 45s, and I know I have not gotten great accuracy. And I don't think it's that they're loaded, with a large amount of variance. It doesn't have a problem cycling at all. It's just, it tumbles. And what do you guys think is the issue? What is the issue? I don't know. I think the jacketed hollow point I shot out of this as well was 230 grain. So I don't think it's the projectile weight. I don't know if it's the the projectile diameter, or is it the loading. Anybody that is an ammunition expert, tell me what you think, because I spent a good 40 minutes with this gun at the range. And I shot all the portions of the range report I normally do. And I have been thinking about not even using that footage, because honestly, it is that embarrassing. It's that embarrassing. Like, I shoot this terribly, with the exception of the hollow points. So I may have to redo this gun at the range with different ammo, just because I don't want to look like an idiot, because a lot of people are going to go, oh, you're a terrible shot. I'm telling you, I'm not really that bad of a shot with this thing. But what do you guys think? I will fully admit that I am not an expert ballistician. I'm not somebody that reloads. I'm not somebody that really studies ammunition beyond the cursory knowledge that you would need to be proficient in firearms. You can dive deep into this stuff. You guys know I dive deep into firearms, the mechanics of firearms, the history of firearms. I don't do that as much with ammunition or optics. And I have to come to you guys sometimes. So let me know, have you guys ever had any issues with the Armscor stuff? Do you shoot the Armscor stuff? What do you think is possibly causing this thing to pattern like a shotgun? I mean, I'm telling you, 15 rounds, it's a group at 7 yards like that. And it's keyholing. It's 100% keyholing. Why is it doing that? Tell me in the comment section. So I may have to go back and, as I said, refilm this, maybe with some Winchester white box or some of the other 45 ammo that Mark has sent me. So let me know. Help me out here, because I got to do something about this, because I just can't release that footage. I look too bad of a shot, but I don't think it's me. So anyway, I'm coming to you guys for help tonight. And this is what the Garage Gun Talk's all about. To talk guns, tonight we're talking ammo, and to learn from each other. So if you can help me, tell me about Armscor ammunition, tell me about why it might be keyholing, what I need to do to rectify this, and your experiences with this. So I would really, really appreciate it. So, as always, oh, by the way, if you made it to the end of the video, because I know you guys like to do this, you guys like my word of the day. So my word of the day is going to be, let's say, well, because it's Full Metal Jacket, put FMJ. FMJ in the comment section. I know you watched to the end. So there you go. The word of the day, or I guess the letters of the day, FMJ. So there you go. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys say. So, as always, thank you for joining me here in the garage, and thanks for watching.